Yesterday. KTVU's Amanda Quintana has more on what this law means, how it aims to help people, and why some say it isn't the answer.
You can walk the streets of any of our major cities and you can identify individuals that seem to be out of it. They're talking to people who are not there. They're making no sense when they do talk.
Randall Hagar with the Psychiatric Physicians Alliance of California says if police are called, right now they can't really do much for that person. But under a new law signed by Governor Gavin Newsom, those people could be helped.
When somebody cannot take care of themselves, and multiple people say that, including a psychiatrist with an expert clinical evaluation, says that, then that's the point at which we say, we're going to give you one last chance. You can agree to accept this treatment, but if you don't, we are entitled to take you in whether you like it or not.
This new law adds people suffering from substance use disorder or mental health illness to the list of people eligible for a conservatorship if they aren't able to provide for their own safety or medical care. In addition to food, clothing, or shelter, they can be forced to get treatment, a county employee or a family member making that decision for them.
We're looking at people who can't make decisions. They're just so impaired. They're so sick. They don't even realize they're sick.
Advocates like Hagar support the new law, but a psychiatric nurse says she already has patients on long waiting lists and not enough facilities or resources to treat them.
One of the reasons that people continue to cycle out of locked units or out of hospitalization and onto the street is because we don't have the appropriate resources to transition people into.
Jennifer Esteen says this law missed the mark, and she worries it'll go too far, meaning more people struggling in handcuffs.
This expansion is worrying because now if you see someone on the street and you think that they might be intoxicated, you can bring them in to a psychiatric holding facility.
Here in San Francisco, Mayor London Breed has already put out an executive directive to implement this law when it does go into effect in January.
We had no ability to do almost anything locally here in San Francisco. Scott Wiener was able to get a bill through that allowed for conservatorship that required at least 8 72-hour holds within a year, and no one has reached that threshold.
The city already making a list of people who might be able to receive treatment with conservatorship as an option now. In San Francisco, Amanda Quintana, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
The weather is